Hi, I'm Chef Cynthia Louise and welcome to my YouTube channel because there's new recipes coming through every week. I'll do that again, yeah? You might put some mustard seeds. That was Vera sneezing because of the vinegar. Today we're going to pickle some carrots, and what I love about this recipe, it keeps and it keeps and it keeps and it keeps, and I love that. I think that's awesome. And there is one way to house these carrots, which is in a jar, or you can house them in one of these amazing pickling fermentation pots, which I love. And I actually started to pickle these into here, then took them out and put them into here because I wanted to show you this and how to do this. It has two weights, right? And this is the most important part when you're fermenting or you're pickling, is you need the actual solution to cover the product. It's really important. That creates a barrier between bacteria and the isms underneath the surface, which is so important, so the bacteria can't get in there. Really important. The second thing is to make sure it's very clean and dry, okay? There's so many different ways you can do this, but we're just gonna go to the basic way first. So I've got two vinegars, apple cider vinegar and rice wine vinegar. I'm gonna measure 120 mils of the apple cider and 120 mils of the rice wine vinegar. Then I'm gonna add some raw sugar, around about a cup. And we wanna bring this to a simmer. So apple cider vinegar, rice wine vinegar, a cup of raw sugar. I've got some water. Bring this to a boil. Make sure the sugar is completely dissolved. It's got to come to the boil and you have to dissolve that sugar. You can still see the sugar, right? It's not dissolved yet and it hasn't come to the boil. It's really important that it does. This is time to add salt and pepper. Time to taste this actually, so you can get an idea of the sweetness and the vinegariness. Is that even a word? It's a word now. Oh my God, that tastes amazing. All right, now we want to peel our carrots. That still hasn't come up to the boil. Good, good, good. This is good. We're on a roll here. And now I want to cut it into So I've used 4 carrots here, all up. Perfect, okay, this is boiled, fantastic. All right, it's hot, so be careful. Then the next step is to have our orange essential oils. Now I use Young Living, okay? Young Living is my gig. I use Young Living cleaning products. I use all of their products. I love their products. It's like essential oils is a little bit of a luxury. I have them, but I use most of the brand. I use the cleaning products and I find them super rewarding. And then I have the essential oils for around the house. I have them in my bag. I use them as perfume. I don't wear perfume anymore. It's like, they've just changed my life. If I'm feeling like I've got a sore back, I've got all the different oils for that. So 3 drops. You know, when you drop oils into hot water like this, it creates a really beautiful smell, actually. Oh, it's so potent. These oils are amazing. It's like, you can find out all the information. I'll put the link in below, but if you want to join up, I'll put a link in there. They will tell you everything, how they grow it, from seed to sealing it into a bottle, and I love that as a company. So it's kind of my gig. All right, the next thing you're going to do is add the carrots to this vessel here. And what I want to do is I want to lay them down the first lot, and then I want to pick some dill and I want to put some dill just on top of it. I'm not breaking the dill up, I'm not chopping the dill. I'm basically just getting some like this, and I'm gonna sit it on top of the carrots. So I'm gonna put some down the bottom first, and I'm gonna put them flat, like that. And then some dill, and then some more carrots. And then some more dill, and then some more carrots. I'm gonna pour the liquid over the top. Rest of the carrots in. Some more dill. Now this is really hot, so be careful. Okay. And lastly, the weights. So the weights, you want to make sure that it sits on top of the carrots, just like that. Oh my God, it's perfect. And everything is submerged. Can you see that? Now over here, there's one floating just there, right? It has to stay under the water. The pickling has to. Any other ones floating? Oh yeah, there's one there. So I'm not going to put the lid on until this is completely cooled down. And when it is completely cooled down and this is not hot, right? I'm going to sit it here for about a week. And then I'm going to remove it from my pickling vessel and I'm going to put it into a jar. Now this one has got some fresh whole garlic cloves and some chili flakes. Doesn't have the orange essence in there. So see how I'm making different ones? This is the exciting part about it. The flavor, the smell is like, oh, it's hard to explain. Right, this smell over here, when I smell this, I can smell orange and the vinegar is quite potent, right? Here, it's really mellowed down a lot. One of the important things about pickles is do not put your fingers in them. Stunning. Like, kind of like you know the pickles you get in the jars? My dad used to have pickles on his sandwich, like cucumber pickles and relishes and things. Tastes like old-fashioned dad's pickles. And it brings back actually a lot of memories for me just eating this now, because I can just see him making a sandwich and cutting his pickles and putting them on the sandwich. It's what he used to do. So this is exactly the same method, but I've got garlic and chili. This one, I've just added the orange essential oils and no garlic and chili. This is going to go back in the fridge. This is going to cool down and be there. And that's how you make a really quick, kind of no fuss, delicious situation that's going to last literally a long time. Like I'm thinking a long time, like months and months and months. And it's just going to sit in the fridge. It's going to be fabulous. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye.